welcome back. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Ninjago Legacy Monastery Training Set. And I know some of you might hate this set, and I personally actually really like it a lot. And we'll get into that later. But we're going to start off with this set by taking a look at the minifigures. Now first up we have Kai in his Ninjago Legacy robe. Pretty cool minifigure. I love the new head wrap pieces they have for this wave. They look pretty cool. He has a very common Ninjago movie face, which they used this kind of face design for Season 8 and Season 9, but I don't believe he has that bandage, so they need to get rid of that. Just those sort of little details that sneak past them that they need to remove, such as Lloyd's green eyes in Season 9. So I didn't really expect a new face, so just a normal Kai face. Pretty simple printing overall, like he's got some nice back printing there, nice front torso printing. It feels like kind of a callback to like the first season's design for their torsos, like the dragon suits and such. And I think that's kind of what they're trying to go for, because this is of course Ninjago Legacy. So pretty cool minifigure. And then he comes with these katanas, which have really short handles. This set comes with a bag of all sorts of new weapon pieces, and he has this small katana handle. I'll show you what I mean. Is that this is how they used to make katanas. So is this how they're making katanas now, with these short, like, it probably looks like I cut it, but that's how it comes. It comes with like a really short handle, just enough to fit in his hand. So I'm not going to say I love that design, like, it's a cool new weapon, but I think I kind of prefer the original design. It feels more like a katana, like a kind of classic Japanese katana, you know what I mean? But, that's it for Kai. Next up we have Mia, and I never got the, she comes in also quite a few sets in this new wave, but I never got her suit from Season 5, and this feels like kind of an homage to her suit in Season 5 Possession. She has these cool new, like, weapons here. These would be great for a new Scythe of Quakes if they decided to do that, because the new Scythe of Quakes looks like crap, and these are, like, great Scythe of Quake pieces, instead of those, like, large fang pieces they used to use. So, pretty cool printing all over. I love ever since I saw that minifigure from Season 5, I was really sad I didn't get it, because I love the light blue and dark red color scheme. Same head wrap as Kai. And then a slightly less uncommon, or a slightly less common Nia face, because the only Ninjago movie set this came in was the Ninjago City Chase, because of that smiling, or that happy head there. But I think they're using a lot, I think they're using it a lot in this new wave, so it's going to be more common. So yeah, that's it for Nia. Then, the build of this set, you can obviously draw comparisons to the Lego Ninjago movie Spinjitzu training, such as, I'm going to be comparing certain aspects. So first up, we have this kind of training dummy thing that you're supposed to hit around. You got these cylinder pieces sticking off the side, these, whoa, what happened to my lighting? It just went all dark on me. You have these brown cylinder pieces on the sides with Technic pins, and it spins, but it's also very similar to this build from the Ninjago movie. I personally prefer this build. It's more compact, it looks better in terms of minifigure scale, and it doesn't spin like this one, but very similar to this build, so these builds can be comparable. Another comparable build is this one. It's also kind of a mix of both of these. So, first up we have this little build here, which is, this little, like, someone brought up, I think it was Just Too Good brought up, and this is very similar to the, Nexo Knights robots, in terms of its execution. It has little brown skeleton legs, which is nice to get skeleton legs in the brown color, because I don't believe those are super common. If it will focus. Come on, focus. So you have those, you have these new gold dagger pieces, which I believe came in Season 9. And then just a rice hat on top, the old rice hat. And then you also have the Samurai X armor build for Nia, so if you want, you can put her armor on, but it doesn't really look like that good without the full Samurai X torso and printing and leg printing. But it's nice to get. You have this new Samurai X headpiece, which looks very cool. So yeah, that's what that is, and it's both of those are kind of a mix of that Garmadon dummy from the Ninjago movie, this one. Because it's kind of a mix of this in terms of, like, the hitting around kind of aspect of it. But then the helmet and head, like, kind of mask part is similar to the Nia armor display. And then for the main build, I don't really have the entire Spinjitzu training build still together. This is what I have together. But from the skeleton, you can see it's very similar. They used window pieces, brown window pieces with, not translucent screens, but, like, tan screens, which I think is actually a pretty cool design. But I kind of like the color scheme of this one more. For this one, you have white, tan, and red. And I kind of like that. So you got some swords on the sides here. You have this punching bag in the middle. That's what I kind of take it as. I take it as a punching bag. You have these horns on top for a little extra detail. The same piece they used for the Nia Samurai X helmet. You can kind of turn this a little bit, which I don't like as much as the original version, because that one you couldn't turn that much. But there's another print there similar to the Ninjago movie set. And just some blades on the side, and the same piece they used for the base of the original Ninjago movie set. And then this little handle with a tire. It's a weird build. You have this piece here at the end. I believe a Technic piece, and then a tire at the end. And you can put on a ninja and then spin it around, so the wheel will allow it to spin, and it looks absolutely like insane. Like it looks insane. Like you can just like take everybody out. You can just take everybody out like this. It's absolutely insane and hilarious to play around with, because they look pretty hilarious when they're in that mode. It doesn't work too well on base plates, that's why it didn't look so good there, but it is hilarious to look at. So moving on to the ratings for this set, I know some of you might hate it. I really like the set, and I'll explain to you why. Because I already have a lot of the original versions of the Ninjago sets from this Legacy Wave. I still have the Stormfighter built. I still have Nia's Samurai Mech built, which for this wave, I think the J Stormfighter looks even better, but for the Nia Samurai Mech, they scaled it down to be a $20 set. It looks awful. I had the Cole's Earth Driller at one point, but I demolished it. And, so yeah, in terms of the sets for this new wave, I already have the original version, so it's a good way for me to get the new head wrap pieces, the new minifigures with their new pieces, the new blade pieces, and so that's why I personally love this set. Because I'm not going to be getting any of the other Ninjago Legacy sets, unless I get the Monestary at some point, which I highly doubt. So that's why I love this set. It's because for me, it's perfect. So, in terms of me grading it, I'm going to have to do it for two different ratings. My personal rating and enjoyment of the set, and then other people. So, in terms of a set itself, it is super similar to the Ninjago movie Spinjitzu training set. I'm not denying that. It is super similar. There are tons of comparisons to be drawn. I compared all the parts that are super similar between the two in this video. So there are those comparisons that can be drawn. So in terms of an actual set, it takes a lot from that original set, and it's very similar overall. Came with 2 minifigures, very similar side builds, and a very similar, basically exactly the same build with just some mixed up colors. Mixed up colors. So for as like a set itself, I'm gonna give it a B. If you don't have the original Ninjago sets, like I have a lot of the original sets. I have the Stormfighter, I have the Stormfighter intact, I have the Nia Samurai Mech intact, and I had the Cole's Earth Driller at one point. So this set's great for me to get the pieces. So as a set for general people, I think there's better value in the sets from this Legacy Wave out there. So you should probably get those if you don't have the original versions. That's why I'd give this a B as a general LEGO fan. But as a personal Ninjago fan and fan of this set, I'm going to give it an A-. I still think the comparisons can be drawn and they're kind of annoying. But as a fan of this, like, some of the colors look weird, and the build in the middle, the main build, is a little weird. And I don't think the side builds are as well executed as the original Spinjitzu training set. But I really like this set. It gives me a taste of the pieces and new molds for this wave without having to get the expensive ones. So if you don't have the original vehicles and other sets from the original Ninjago sets, they have better value. But for me, this is like the exact kind of set I needed from this new wave. So you guys let me know what you think of the Ninjago season, not even season, Ninjago Legacy Monestary training set, and what you thought of my review in the comments as well. And I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.